It's because we have a lot of the aneurysms, and we also
You guys
have
have
our
aneurysms?
what a fucking word I'm looking for. Anagrams.
Mannerisms?
Mannerisms.
Idioms?
Managrams.
Are you looking for idioms?
Or idioms. I don't fucking care. I'm an idiot when it comes to English.
Colloquialisms?
There you go.
Idioms?
Any of those words. Fuck it. I don't care. I got it wrong.
Everything but aneurysm, which means a severe, like, debilitating
I'm about to have an
brain
aneurysm right now.
problem.
Play the goddamn video.
I'm so glad I caught this shit.
You fucks.
Talking, and this is us talking about Call for an Uprising. So this is the EMINEM show. You have to see what EMINEM is doing to believe it. So we know it's going to be...
Is he rapping?
Have you ever had this feeling that something was fucking up the world as innocuous as a cheeseburger? Yes.
Pretty
No, I
much.
have not.
Oh, shit.
Is that deeper or is that more squirrely like?
It's very deep.
Very deep.
Deeper, Billy.
No, I have not. Have you?
What the fuck?
What? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong?
Are you trying to find the level that Call uses in his videos so he doesn't sound like a 12-year-old?
Give me a second. I'll...
Have you ever had this feeling? That
Have you ever had this feeling?
Have you?
This feeling.
Have you ever had... Nope.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, no.
Have you ever had this feeling?
We went God there for a minute.
Like a
Have you ever had this feeling? That's
just
something
your regular
wrong.
voice.
Yeah.
That's just your regular voice doing...
Something was wrong.
It's
I have
closer.
this feeling that something was wrong.
Now you
Like
sound like
that.
one of those top 10 countdown videos.
In a world where
The
Bran
top
isn't a bitch.
Burger King foot lettuce.
Hey, Bran. Go yourself.
I don't think it'll reach.
You sure?
I mean, you
I'm
want me
pretty
to
sure it
find out?
will.
It's not on cam. You guys want to find out?
What's not on cam?
Me from the fucking shirt down, bitch. What are you talking about?
I've already seen it on Facebook. I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah, you are.
Yeah,
Real
yeah,
good.
I am.
Pitching a 10 over there, Billy.
No, I'm not.
Good thing we can't see you from the waist down, huh?
You see me from the waist down.
Stand up, Billy. Stand up in front of the whole class right now. Right now, stand up. Yeah, we can't see anything. You're pushing a boner down. Come on, quit
You
playing.
got it taped.
He's got it flipped up into his fucking waist.
Like I
man.
said before, and I'll say it again. My credit score is Puerto Rican. My dick is white.
Have you ever had this feeling that Billy really had a Puerto Rican cock and was just too shy to show it?
And if I did, I would not be too shy to show it. Shit, that would be my live streaming intro.
Just like a
This
big
is my
giant...
Yeah, essentially, yeah. I would be like helicoptering constant. That's how I would get places.
I love how we're just not even into the video yet. And we're just...
Are we recording this shit right now?
Oh, yeah.
Right
This is
Okay,
going
this is
out.
amazing.
I'm just like fucking around with my camera, going back and forth. Meanwhile, we're actually recording. All right.
Yeah, this will be out Friday. Hey, everyone out there, Friday. It's totally not Sunday directly after the show.
We completely forgot that we were recording, so this is how we act normally. So,
We did say earlier there wasn't much difference.
no, there isn't a fucking lick of difference.
A lick of difference. Damn, Billy, have you been
Oh,
around our
lick.
part?
No, that's also see. That's why I said like Delaware is like if you're from the south, you think it's east coast, or you think it's northeast, and from when you're from the northeast, you think it's the south.
Okay.
It's because
Makes
we
sense
have
now.
a lot of the aneurysms, and we also
You guys
have
have
our
aneurysms?
what a fucking word I'm looking for. Anagrams,
Mannerisms?
mannerisms,
Idioms?
managrams,
Are you looking for idioms?
or idioms. I don't fucking care. I'm an idiot when it comes to English.
Colloquialisms?
There you go.
Idioms?
Any of those words. Fuck
Billy.
it. I don't care. I got it wrong.
Everything
Y'all
but
suck my dick.
aneurysm, which means a severe, like,
I'm
debilitating
about to have an
brain
aneurysm right now.
problem.
Play the goddamn video.
I'm so glad I caught this shit.
You fucks.
Fuck you!
Eat a dick.
Ever had this feeling that something was terribly wrong with the world that we live in, but you couldn't figure out just what it was? Then you've come to the right place. Secret societies, mystery religions, and the Illuminati have been controlling our reality since the beginning of time. But not anymore, because there is an awakening happening, and you are
Jesus.
about to become a part of it. Wake up, because this is a call for an uprising.
Yeah,
This
Sad
is
Dorito.
a call for an uprising. Welcome to today's show. This is too funny. This, folks, is a perfect example of how social engineering works. I'm going to show you.
It just says register to vote.
They're engineering you, Frank, to vote.
Don't vote. That's how the government gets your information.
Fuck.
Yeah.
This. What a hypocrisy this entire world is that we live in. And how people can't even look back, see the repetition that these people use, and then watch how they pull a 180 when they're called upon by their handlers to promote an agenda.
Hello, kettle. Meat pot. Hypocrisy.
Handlers.
To promote the agenda to vote?
Yeah.
To promote an agenda to theoretically have your voice heard in an election.
Don't vote. That's how the government gets you information.
Like, and it's like Frank said, like, bro, you just used the word hypocrite a couple of times.
Exactly.
You know those hungry hypocrites.
Q Shanny.
She wanted that goose. That goose looked delicious. I still think that's why she was mad.
Yeah.
It's bad that okay, call. All right, let me just go ahead and put this out, call. Shanny made a video about a dead goose half frozen in a lake, and it's more entertaining than what we're seeing from you right here.
Oh, and if you know who Shani for Christ is, she's on your side on pretty much all of this shit.
Yeah, really, yeah.
So you might want to rethink everything about your life.
She even thought
Yeah.
the moon was a hologram.
You probably do.
What?
Call. Do you think the moon's a hologram, buddy?
The moon?
The moon's a hologram. That's she
Yeah.
said it on the
You know
Flat
he's
Out
gonna
Question.
watch this because his name's gonna be in the title.
Yeah. The fuck?
Eminem
Okay,
has a
continue
new
the
song
video.
out called Darkness. It is a 6-minute song, which
go
is to
listen to it
provoke
after this.
emotion out of the audience, to
Yeah.
rid the world, the citizens of the world,
Art provoke
Firearms.
emotion? Oh no.
to strip guns from the citizens and, of course, leave it in the hands of the police, leave it in the hands of the military, so that they can have total control. The song
I'm sure he's
itself and the
against that.
video are about the events that occurred in Las Vegas, and then they touch on some of the events that have happened at schools around the country, or so we're told. And, of course, at the
fuck
end,
you.
you see the television screen.
Is you
So
really
he-
going down the whole Sandy Hook's a hoax kind of thing?
He's a fucking false flag guy, I
Excuse
guess.
me. Excuse me, my dude. Even Alex Jones had to backpedal on that.
Yeah. Like, bro, are you
I
sure?
came.
Wait a minute. Did we not get this from the $3 site? Because that seems a little risque for his channel.
I'm from the southern part of Connecticut. I know people who actually lived in that town, who grew up with those brothers. Like, nah, that should happen, my dude. Like, that happened.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Don't be a cunt like Von Hilton's.
Yeah, I mean, like the Dylan Roof thing happened like right up the road from where me and Frank are.
Yeah.
I mean,
That shit
it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happened.
Fucking.
Can confirm. So yeah, dude, it's like I don't understand this. I've never understood this narrative. And even if you believe this, why do you think sharing this is going to win you over any people? Because anyone that you're winning over that believes this shit is just as fucking absolutely fucking abhorrent and idiotic as you are.
No, he doesn't support abortions.
Well, see, the thing is that, like, in order to understand that those people are abhorrent, you'd have to have self-awareness and understand that the opinions that you're holding are kind of fucking shit, and just accept that they're shit. The problem is that these people, specifically call, like, they have these opinions and they have these understandings of things that are completely wrong, but refuse to state that, like, any sort of fact that's brought to them might be possibly correct because it goes directly against their narrative. Like,
TM, you gotta trademark the narrative.
Yeah.
Either it's somebody who found a niche that they know they can make money in and continues with that and don't actually believe what they say.
Exactly.
Or they don't have any idea that all of what they're saying is bullshit and they're just crazy.
Caldus told me it's pronounced Nietzsche.
Yeah.
It's Nietzsche because it's German.
That's
again.
That's Nietzsche. And did you guys
did that on purpose?
Call? I'm calling you out here, man. The Labak isn't as powerful as you think it is because that hiccup, that was an attempt at silencing her. Didn't work.
Yeah. It didn't work. I just keep talking. I don't give a shit.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You see, I mean, it's so ridiculous that you get EMINEM and people don't believe that these people are influencers. That's all I've been telling everybody is watch what these people.
You're technically an influencer.
I will repeat literally what I said when he was on the channel and I stopped doing crossword. I do believe in social engineering. I just don't believe it's Satan.
Yeah. I mean, just a commercial is an example of that.
Yeah. It's essentially not Satan. It's just the opposite of roses and Kmart.
It's capitalism for the most part.
Yeah.
So the opposite of roses and Kmart.
Yeah. Basically. Oh shit.
Why would you care what Eminem's stance is on this? EMINEM. Why would you care what Leonardo DiCaprio's stance is on climate control?
You care. This guy cares more than most of us would.
Political agendas
Why
and
does
ideologies.
anybody care about what Eminem has to say after teaming up with Nicki Minaj?
Huh.
Yeah, Kamikaze was actually really good.
He should have teamed up with her wax statue.
Kamikaze was good.
No, it wasn't. If it involved Nicki Minaj, it was garbage.
No, she wasn't in that, I don't think.
Okay, good.
Fuck.
That cunt got fucking fired from a Red Lobster for being a bitch. Like,
yeah. I will say, I think what about Eminem's CD that is cool because I haven't heard it yet. I've only seen the cover art. Is it's like old pictures of Alfred Hitchcock he's remaking.
Yes.
I like that. That's pretty cool.
The title and the cover itself is an Alfred Hitchcock reference, and in Darkness itself, there's a Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas reference.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
Nope, she's not in Kamikaze.
Cool.
Kamikaze.
I honestly stopped caring about Eminem, like, at that MTV freestyle he had, quote unquote freestyle.
That was kind of sucky.
It was kind of shit.
Yeah. The one in the parking garage.
I don't care what Hannibal and Monty have to say. That freestyle was bullshit. It was the worst.
He brings it up in Kamikaze and how he said he didn't like it, and that he would have changed the word that the words he would have rephrased it because of the shit that he calls him an evil serpent lied to him.
Awfully hot coffee pot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could come up with that too if I was white from Detroit.
Shit.
Fair.
Slam poetry in a parking garage.
For fuck's sake.
Right? They want to influence society into the New World Order. That's what their job is. They're given fame and they're given fortune and they have all these people worshiping at their feet.
And you have 500,000 subscribers, so you're giving them even more.
This might be the most ridiculous person of all to be promoting gun legislation and the removal of firearms and, mental health and all this other stuff that they're trying to push.
No.
At the end of the video, he even goes as far as to tell people to vote, which is even more hilarious, reminding everyone that this is a republic when it's not.
How? I mean, it's a thing that we do.
Why? When has ever?
I think that way more people should, because the reason why the 2016 election went the way it did is because less than 50% of the country voted.
I mean, have you seen, like, for example, whether you're a Bernie supporter or not, have you seen his numbers with people that are in the age group that are not fucking voting? Like they love the guy, but they're not going out fucking voting.
Exactly. We said on the show before, because just disillusion everybody in this being completely separate from the show that we really did today. We said that a lot of the people that voted for Bernie went ahead and voted for Trump. Well, not necessarily. I think a lot of people that voted for Bernie just didn't.
Yeah.
When the federal election happened.
I came very close to doing that myself before I decided to cast a joke third party.
I went third party. I voted for crazy ass Jill Stein. And I say crazy ass because I know she's a crazy ass. But I
voted for Gary Johnson. Who didn't know what Aleppo was.
I did too, Billy.
What's an Aleppo?
He called Trump a pussy on the record. So there you go.
At least there's on the record of a politician calling him a pussy. That's
and
good for you, Gary Johnson.
And to be fair, like he was the only one asked like the situation in Aleppo. Everyone they're like, so what do you think about? I think it's Syria is Aleppo. Because like,
is
what do you think about Syria?
It was a thing that was happening right then. It was a thing that a lot of people knew, like, specifically what Aleppo was in regards to fucking Syria. And you're running for president and don't know what's currently happening.
Well, to point it this way.
To the point where you say, what is an Aleppo?
Out of the four candidates that were running for president that got any votes, only 2 of them could have told you what Aleppo was. And that's Hillary Clinton and Jill Stein.
Very true.
Trump would have been like, I know a guy named Aleppo.
I voted for...
my earth.
No, he would have just said he knows Aleppo. It's the greatest. Trust me, I know.
I voted for Jill Stein because, like, I love crazy people. But, like, at the same time, like, I voted for Jill Stein because of Baraka.
Yeah, he's got those cool, like, big things that come out of his fucking arms in Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, Jamu Baraka, like, he's got the teeth and the fucking blades, and also he's a decent politician.
Wait,
there you go.
If you liked crazy people, then why didn't you vote for the guy with the fucking boot and said
Vermin Supreme.
Vermin Supreme.
A pony for every American.
We all love Vermin.
And laser gun for every American.
Yes.
We all love Vermin. The last reports I had on Vermin, which was a couple of months ago, or like a month ago, where he was up in New Hampshire, in Concord, which I think might be the capital. I don't fucking remember. All I know is Manchester's the biggest city. But fucking, I guess Biden was there doing a speech on the town green, and Vermin was there with a megaphone just saying, okay, boomer, pretty much after everything he said. Which that's pretty funny. So, and Nick had him on the now dying Saints for like a night, but other than that, yeah, he had Vermin Supreme on, but like nobody cares about the Saints because Jeff left.
I didn't even know Jeff left. Shit.
Yeah, Jeff left because he had other things to work on, even though that was the only thing he stopped doing.
Ah, shit.
Damn. I noticed significantly less content.
Yeah.
That's because Nick doesn't know how to market himself. But.
So is EMINEM going to kill himself in Minecraft or not?
He might.
This is the same
Probably
guy
not.
who I've covered over and over again, who has dozens of songs talking about murder, talking about killing people, advocating.
Has he done it?
Firearms.
You mean back when he was like super young and fucked up on drugs and like still trying to make a name for himself? Yeah, no, he said a lot of crazy
he's
shit.
just being an artist.
Yeah.
But like, has he done any of this stuff? Like, is my question. Because the answer is...
He's not a gangster rapper, so no, he wasn't actually doing any of these things.
So, like, what... Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. What is the issue, Call? Do you... I really think people like this just don't understand art in general, because that seems to be at the core of all of their issues.
This just sounds to me like an old guy that doesn't understand, like, newfangled music.
Sure.
But the thing is, it's not even new, because, I mean, you can listen to, like, NWA and people back then, they were still politically charged. So this is not a new fucking thing.
They were politically charged for a different reason, but yeah, they were still totally politically fucking charged.
Take into consideration, Eminem's been on the scene making music for over 20 years now.
Yeah.
So,
My Name Is came out when I was in elementary school.
It was like 98. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, he's not being the real him. Huh? So what is he trying to do? Engineer? He's trying to be cool and make it sound cool to
He's still trying to be cool, but he's too fucked. He's too like sober to make up like good music anymore.
I like how Eminem leaves an open-ended question, like not even a question. He just has an open-ended comment. This motherfucker fills in the blanks as if it's the absolute truth, and you'll have people in the comments of his video like, "Yeah, man, you're really telling it like it fucking is. God, here's my $3. Tell me about Eminem's Jew relations."
You know, I wanna meet these people. I wanna physically meet these people so I can sit down and have a conversation with them and go, you know, this motherfucker's from New Jersey, right? Like he admitted to being from the literal armpit of the fucking country. Like,
I don't want you to meet those people in person because, you know, I'd rather not find a new co-host.
Yeah, you know, that's a good point. Maybe not.
Like, I've been trying to get one to come onto the show for the longest time. And every time someone's like, yeah, prove it. And I was like, all right, come on the show. We can talk. And they're like, dead silence. It's like,
No.
Well, then never mind then, cunt.
Yeah.
All it is almost, it's a reenactment of what happened in Las Vegas. Eminem with his hand in his, his head in his hands, throwing up the devil horns, right? Pretending that
you don't know that's a devil. He could be playing like an ant.
Satan.
See,
it's all about Satan.
This is Eminem reenacting A Bug's Life, you fucking piece of shit.
Right? He's trying to be an ant right now.
I'm pretty sure it's ants.
Yeah, he's a Marvel fan.
They're
it's
both
Ant-Man.
they're the same movie.
Ants.
Ants in A Bug's Life. They're the same fucking movie.
Pretty much.
I like
There's
ants.
wanting to make a difference in society.
Make it
10
B-movie.
million views in a
We'll
day.
find out if he likes jazz.
Look at some of
B-movie.
these.
You know what?
Previous
We'll
songs-
invite you to watch the B movie, and then I'll do it the way that Jeff did it that one night on the Discord call where we decided to watch like 20 minutes of the B movie interspliced with like 10 minutes of E fucked.
Oh, Lord.
I saw some shit, and then the B movie happened.
That this guy has had and the lyrics that he talks about. He rapped on a song called Murder, Murder about shooting police officers and innocent bystanders. He said, left the keys in the van with a gat in each hand, went up to Eastland and shot a policeman, F a peace plan if a citizen bystands.
Wait a minute.
This
Wait a
blank
minute.
is in my hands.
Wait a minute.
Here's your-
Why do you give a fuck if he's
Welcome to
talking
rap
about?
music.
Well, why does he care if he's talking about killing police? Because as we all know, police are just enforcing an Illuminati law.
Yeah.
So why would you
Yeah.
give a fuck about police,
Yeah, right?
huh?
They're all about the Labak. Like,
Yeah. So I mean, what's the issue with that? You have to elaborate a little bit here because it seems as if some of your stances are eating each other.
it seems you're a little bit of a government bootlicker.
Yeah. I'm starting to... Wait a minute. Do you guys think it's possible that a call for an uprising actually is a part of the Illuminati and is trying to throw us all off?
He might be. You know what?
He knows exactly where Bigfoot is.
Fuck.
He knows where Sam Squanch is. He knows where he knows where they're keeping the Greys. He knows.
Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah.
There's a Sam Squanch.
That's Sam Squanch.
I feel bad for the guy who plays Bubbles.
Fucking Mike Smith.
Yeah, because that shit fucked up his eyes.
Yeah, it did.
Lifespan.
Yeah, he was wearing glasses.
So there he's advocating.
Yeah, it did. Like he said the first season, like he had to take them off, but now he got used to them. It was like shit.
That's not good.
Yeah, that means you fucked up your eyes, man.
Yeah, he did the whole thing like anything for a bit type thing, and
Oh.
Wow.
his eyes are fucked now.
You know, I didn't, for the last bit I did making a joke, like, I refused to pour water on my own head and did it on my, like, lower body. And this motherfucker's wearing, like, prescription glasses that are fucking up his eyes for a bit, so. Yeah, the level of dedication there. Jesus Christ.
That's part of the Illuminati, too. That's what he had to sacrifice his vision
Yeah, he had to sacrifice
yeah,
his
we're
vision,
doing
otherwise
it.
they wouldn't keep him.
Oh yeah, we're doing a thing on call. I forgot.
Have you ever had this?
Yeah, we just
feeling?
started talking about Trailer Park Boys. Like,
Have you ever had this feeling that we ignored a call for an uprising to talk about Bubbles from Trailer Park Boys?
yeah,
Damn.
He's more interesting
no
than
trailers,
you,
no
Paul.
place for a kitty, Ricky.
Brutality against police. There in 1999, a record called "Kill You." Lyrics go, "Put your hands down, blank. I ain't gonna shoot you. I'm gonna pull you to
Through
this bullet and put it
I'm
through
gonna pull you toward me and put
So,
this
you
bullet
know,
through you.
But hey, this is all part of a show. But now that
I know the
things are
lyrics.
serious
Do you
around here,
do you know what
Eminem
other
is
group
always
is
an
pretty good about
anti-weapons, an
promoting a violent
anti-firearms,
scene?
I mean,
Christians.
Have you listened to death metal recently?
Yeah.
You see, like, you gotta really listen to Blood Eagle by Amon. That's literally talking about cutting someone in the at the back.
Blood
Spread-
Eagle.
Yeah, and just
So I guess this guy takes umbrage with the imagery of Christ on the cross as well.
Well, then you might want to have some conversations with the Catholics.
It might be a death cult.
Maybe.
we go a couple more seconds into this bullshit.
it's a joke. It's a joke. It's just proof when you point these things out that these people do what their masters call upon them to do. The agenda is now in full. You know, it's in full gear.
said a fucking
Right? We
thing.
know this from all the stuff that we see go on day in and day out. Events occur. There's no motive from the person involved. The person just happens to off himself at the end, risks his own life to go after people he doesn't even know.
Quite
None of it
often
makes
there
any
is a
sense.
motive, manifesto,
Here's, you know,
something
a
of that
skit
nature.
From
On online
2002, the album
records.
The Eminem Show. Eminem's reenacting an incident that found him threatening to kill his ex-girlfriend and her new boyfriend with a loaded gun. And that's called Eminem
I'ma
the
kill you.
Kiss.
So are you advocating for
2004,
gun control,
one
Carl?
shot, two shot. Eminem delivers a gun violence heavy hook and a verse riddle with references to pulling triggers. He says 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shots, 4 shots. All I hear is gunshots. This is where the fun stops. Bodies drop, hit the floor, music's off, party stops. Everybody hit the floor, somebody's licking shots off.
Wow, did you hear
can't
that
make
flow?
this stuff
Okay.
up. And then this is the same guy who comes out and uses his influential power, or his. We're supposed to believe that this is just artistic, Manio spitting rhymes.
He
And
just said where the fun stops. He's not getting that the reference is that this shit is fucked.
Yeah.
Eminem's not supporting these, you fucking half-wit. He's actually going against these, you dumb, dense motherfucker.
At least he's not
Yeah.
saying like horrible stuff to like the LGBTQ community and about perversions and shit.
Hey,
Then,
Yeah.
you
At
know,
least he's not taking $3 a month from fucking dupes to talk shit about the Jews.
yeah.
At least he's not doing that. Could be worse, right?
Fucking influencer.
Actually,
I mean,
Eminem
really.
did really grow into that aspect too. Like he used to be really homophobic back in the day,
Sure.
and he like it was the '90s. Everyone was. He's
I mean,
not
last
really-
I knew, prior to not this last thing he dropped, but the record before that, like before that, he was still very liberally using the word faggot.
Well, yeah, but I kind of, a part of me is like, you grew up in an era, because I know I did, where that word wasn't a lot of time used with sexual orientation.
Yeah, we grew up in an era where the word faggot didn't necessarily have to do with anybody being gay.
Yeah, they made
I'll-
an episode of South Park about it.
Well, I'll revert you to the, I know he's already been fucking Me Too'd or whatever, but Louis C.K. has a pretty cool bit on the word faggot and its usage through the years.
Out of all the Me Too's, though, he was the least offensive one. Like, he
I
was just
agree.
like, I'm masturbating in a room. You could take it or leave it.
Yeah, and it seemed to be that he asked first too.
Yeah.
I understand the implications that are involved. I do, but
Well, Louis C.K. isn't going to get you a job.
highly doubtful. I mean, maybe
Yeah.
maybe a bit a show at a rink-a-dink fucking club somewhere, maybe. But
Yeah, that's all he can do. Like, he's not going to make you famous. Because if he could, he would have done that for himself.
Yeah, I highly doubt he's going to have you opening for him, just because you watched him jerk off.
Skeet.
But
yeah, be an adult.
Yeah. I don't know. That's all I can play with this bullshit.
Yeah, this is. He managed to do the politician thing of saying a bunch of words but saying nothing.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
The English language happened.
Yeah.
That much we can confirm. Now, if you comprehend anything of what he said and you actually think he made a valid point, he will take your money. So go see him.
If you want to throw your money into like a pit, then yeah, call for Uprising your guy.
I mean, fuck, if you just want to throw your money away, we have, Streamlabs and Super Chats and Patreon and all that shit. I mean, fuck.
It works during premieres too, so.
Or we at least try to be mildly funny.
Yeah.
He's just not funny.
He's just not, there's nothing. He just comes out and just says nothing, and then that's it.
I don't know, sometimes he's inadvertently funny.
He's accidentally funny a lot.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Good stuff. Fuck you, Call. Hey, you know what? Before we end the shit, Call, you need to bring your ass on the show. And I don't mean this fucking coming up 20 minutes till we're done shit. I mean, I'm going to reiterate this shit again. Bring your fucking ass on the show and sit in this empty box over here and goddamn be a man. Let's watch some videos.
We'll do an entire show with you. You don't have to even deal with us making fun of you. Like, just actually come on a show and just do a show.
We're not having you on as an antagonistic character to debate or to discuss with. Just come on.
We already know where you're coming from. Like, we don't want to have that conversation again. We just want to see you try to actually
be funny
something with yourself. Yeah.
And we know your vision of what you see. A lot of the videos that we watch are going to be different from a lot of ours, but that's fine.
We came to a consensus where we agreed on the fact that the world's not flat and like climate change is a thing. So
I think we all agreed on fuck Israel too.
Yeah. But for very different reasons.
Sure.
Yeah, for very different reasons, but at least there's that base.
Yeah.
We're not a big fan of throwing millions of dollars at it every day, and you're not a big fan of those shifty people, as you probably put it. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
Those shifty heads.
Somewhere rubbing their hands together. I just know it.
Yeah. Do we even need to just chill out? Because I don't know. I don't want to make you do it twice in one day.
Everything is.
It's not the same day. Today's Friday, Frank.
Oh yeah.
Everything
dude, what are you
is
talking
content.
about?
Wink.
Check out the links in the description if you want to support us or follow us. That's the short version, I suppose.
Yeah.
Buy me more fucking potato skins. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And don't forget,
black people do coke.